Discovery Bay, California. She is our travel training specialist and also our MVP of the entire company with a wealth of information and knowledge that she's going to share with us tonight. Toni, are you ready?
Absolutely, absolutely. Thank you so much, Linda. Okay, thank you so much. I want to welcome everyone to this fabulous call. Let me know in the chat box if you can hear me. We use the chat box quite a bit. For those of you who are dialing in, I completely understand. I know that you are not able to use the chat box, so that is okay. I will make sure to check on you as soon as it's question and answer time. For those of you who do have access to the chat box, it's okay to pop a question there at any time. We do have other agents on the call as well. So if they see a question in the chat box that they can answer, they will speak to you in the chat box and give you those answers. Again, my name is Toni Ward. I am a travel agent training specialist with our wonderful company, Evolution Travel. And I'm here this evening to have a brief conversation with you, okay? It's gonna be informal yet extremely informative. I wanna make sure that you're able to make an educated decision about becoming an agent with us here at Evolution Travel. Now, let me do something first. Let me share my screen with you guys. Share. Sharing is caring, right? Let me share this screen with you. Okay, let me know if you're able to see the screen. Can you guys see the screen? Yes, no, maybe so. Yes. Uh-oh, here we go. Cool. Okay, perfect. So we are with Evolution Travel. We are home-based travel agents. Super cool to be a home-based travel agent, you guys, because the beauty of it is this. There are a few things that are beautiful about being a home-based agent. Number one, you are able to work from home, which means no rush hour traffic, right? No having to get dressed in the morning, right? And no having to go sit in an office with people that you don't really like. So it works out nicely. I enjoy it because I'm able to work from home at my leisure, right? A lot of times I'm in my pajamas. Who would love to work in their pajamas, right? Me. So you have the ability to work from home. You get to make your own hours and you get to work as much as you want or as little as you want because this is your business. So because it's your business, you can work it your way. We book travel. That's what we do. We book travel. We help other people learn how to book travel as well. Okay. You're probably thinking, okay, what kind of travel? What exactly do you do? How does it work? We book all types of travel. Everything from car rentals, airfare, hotels, all-inclusive resorts, excursions, destination weddings, family reunions, high school reunions, bachelorette parties, uh, bachelor parties, you name it, we're able to do it, okay? And I absolutely love the fact that you're able to do anything and everything with your travel business. So there are no boundaries out there when you're putting together groups for people or introducing somebody to the business or booking travel for yourself or your client. Now, yes, I said for yourself. We even earn commission when we are booking trips for ourselves. And that's really cool because we're going to go on vacations anyway, right? We're going to go on trips anyway. We're going to rent cars. We're going to take flights. We're going to go on cruises. We're going to do all those things. But as a home-based travel agent, when you book travel for yourself, you even earn commission on that as well. Is that good, you guys? Or is that good, right? It's super cool to be able to earn money on your own vacation. Some people come home to a bill or a receipt. We get to come home to a check, and I love that. So that's what we do. We book travel. Now, do you need experience to work with Evolution Travel? The answer to that is no. If you're listening, put no in the chat box for me so that I can understand it. I'm not talking to myself. Okay, I'm talking to Oz for sure because Oz is super busy in the chat box. Thank you, Oz. Thank you, Emily. No, you do not need experience to get started with Evolution Travel. And the reason why is because our company will train you when you get started with the company. The training is online, number one, okay, and you can do it at your leisure. So once you get started, the training is immediately available for you. So you can get started right away. Now, our training consists of 12 different modules, okay? After every single module, there is a test. A test to make sure you're paying attention, you kind of got the fundamentals, you know what's going on. After completing those 12 modules and those tests, guess what? you are then a professional travel agent. The company even gives you a certificate, and that certificate is honored throughout the world, the entire world. Every single supplier will then recognize you as a travel agent, and you'll be able to book travel for yourself and for others. Super cool. Now listen, you guys, our company has been around for a very long time. We've been around for 67 years, okay? Since 1952, our host agency, Archer Travel, has been in the industry. Now, the cool part about that, there are a couple of things. Number one, we are the longest lasting home-based travel agency in the entire world. There is no other agency in the entire world that has been around longer than us. So that's a huge thing to put in your purse, put in your pocket, and understand, because not only are we the longest lasting travel agency in the world, but we have an A+ rating with the Better Business Bureau. That says a lot about the way the company treats their clients as well as their agents. And you know, the reason why, you know, dealing with people, anybody on here have a people-oriented profession? You've ever worked in customer service? How about if you worked in food service? What if you worked at a retail service? What if you worked over the phone, helping with anything like that, where you actually have to interact with people? Even at your job, when you're interacting with people, whenever people are involved, guess what also follows? Complaints, right? Everybody's not happy all the time. People love to complain about everything. So the fact that we still have an A+ rating with the Better Business Bureau after 67 years in the industry says a lot about the way we handle our clients and the way we handle our agents. So super cool. Kudos to Evolution Travel and Archer Travel for having that A+ rating, because both sides of the coin both have A+ rating. So that's our background. That's our foundation. And for the last 67 years, our company has actually been solidifying its foundation in the travel industry, collecting awards and accolades and #1 positions here, there, and everywhere, because they're doing so much business and such a good job at it. Because, like I said, no training necessary to get started, but once you get started, the company makes sure that you are completely and professionally trained in different areas. So really nice to be working with this company. Now, how do you get started? Simple and easy. What you guys are going to find out is that this is just black and white. It is what it is. No hidden fees, no underline, no hidden print or whatever, nothing like that. It is what it is. We're travel agents. We book travel. You don't need experience to get started. We give you all the training you need, and it's really cut and dry, okay? So to get started, the person that invited you here this evening is actually going to give you a link to an application. That application, you'll fill it out. Takes no more than 3 minutes to fill out the application. Once you're done with the application, there is a processing portion where you will then pay your fee to get started. Now, here's the good part. Lucky for every single person on this line. You guys are lucky, lucky, lucky. Put lucky in the chat box for me. You guys are so lucky today because our company is having a promotion, okay? The regular price to get started, you know, for this company is actually $299. Super cool, because right now we're having a promotion, and for less than $50, you can actually get started with your own travel franchise and work from home. Super cool. I have to clap it up for that, because that price, that promo price, was actually decided by the agents in our company. The owner of the company, the founder, actually put forth a vote and asked the other agents, how much do you think we should charge people to get started in the company? And the $49 vote won. So that's one good thing about our company, is your voice matters. Super cool, because it's not like one of those companies where, you know, the people, the higher ups make all the decisions and they don't ever ask the opinions of the other people who are actually doing the work. With Evolution Travel, you are the decision makers, and I love that. So the decision was made that the $49 price would be the new promotional price. So for all of you guys here today that aren't agents yet and you're going to get started today, congratulations to you, because you qualify for that promotional price. So super cool. Once you pay that $49, you guys, you are in the system, you are ready to go and start doing your training. Really nice, because the training is only, I told you 12 modules, but it only takes an hour and a half to complete, okay? Once you're done, you get the certificate, and that opens the door to the realm of travel. You know, you have the complete gamut. at your fingertips. Nothing too big, nothing too small. You now have the platform to do it all, okay? It's all for you. Now, a lot of times, you know, as a professional travel agent, you're in there, you're ready to go, you can start booking travel, but there's certain things that you want to focus on. Like for me, my focus is cruises, right? I love, love, love cruises. So when I got started, I did all the cruise training you can possibly think of, right? What what type of trainings, for those of you who are on the line that are travel agents, what are your specialties? I know a lot of people like to specialize with Disney. Disney is a huge thing. A lot of people specialize in romantic getaways, weekend getaways, cruises like myself, luxury travel. People specialize in destination weddings. I have a lot of people who are event planners who want to also, you know, be travel agents as well, so they can kind of tie the two in together and make extra money on top of the money they were already making for the events. So there's so many different things you can do with your travel business, right? I even have a lady who specializes in medical travel. Okay, she's a traveling nurse, and she has other traveling nurses that she knows. So she puts them in their hotels and their long extended stay, not vacations, but extended stay work environment. So imagine if somebody said an extended stay place for 3 months or Airbnb for 3 months, and you're getting commission on that. Super cool to be able to do that kind of stuff. So there's so many things you can do. Sky's the limit with Evolution Travel. Okay, so now the perks, of course, when you are booking travel or learning about the commissions and the trainings are phenomenal. The one thing I love about being an agent doing the trainings are the different things that I get to participate in, right? I did the training for Disney. And of course, Disney then gave me 2 free tickets to Disney, right? They give me 2 free tickets every single year, so I can see what's happening at Disney and how they're changing, and I'm able to sell that stuff to my clients. But then they also give me discounts on their cruises. So super cool. I got an email and they said, we have a Disney cruise coming up. You can go for only $25 a night. Are you serious? $25 a night on a Disney cruise for 7 days? Wow. Wow and wow. For me and my son together is only $350. That's super cool, because the regular cruise would cost about $4,000. So $350, which will cost $4,000, that's just one of the perks, right? So I always say, you know, perks of the industry depend on the industry. So for us, it's travel. So because we're in travel, we have different perks, so we can have, you know, discounted trips, so we can learn more about what's out there so that we can help sell it to our clients. Same thing like in the food industry. Say you work at McDonald's or Burger King or wherever. You know, they're going to give you free fries, free shakes, free burgers, because they want you to understand your industry. They want you to love what you have to sell so that you can sell it to your people, your friends, your family, with a smile on your face because you love it, right? Same thing like, say if you're work at a retail store, you're going to get a discount on the stuff that you're selling in that store because they want you to wear their products. It's the same with travel. You know, Carnival is going to give you a cruise because they want you to send your people on Carnival. Princess is going to give you a cruise because they want you to send your people on Princess. It's the same thing. And I love the perks. Give me all the perks. I want them all day, every day, any kind of way you can give them to me so that I can explore more of what we have in the travel industry. Really cool. Another perk of being a home-based business owner, of course, are the tax deductions. How many of you there love getting the refund on your taxes? When you know you're getting a refund, aren't you excited? It's like, yes, yes, Christmas in April. I'm so excited. Give me back my refund. Pay too much money. Yes, yes, and yes. Well, as a travel agent, the discounts or the deductions that you get to qualify for are phenomenal. Over 400 different deductions that you qualify for, and a lot of stuff that you do all day, every day anyway, right? Stuff like your cable bill. Did you know that you can write off your entire cable bill just because you are a home-based travel agent? The reason why, you guys, is because there is the travel channel, okay? And the IRS deems your cable and the travel channel as research and development. It's not a Evolution Travel thing. It's not a Toni Ward thing. This is an IRS deduction that they give you, okay? So they let you write up your entire cable bill, no matter how many channels you have, no matter how many flights you've ordered, you get to write it off. And the reason why is because you can't separate your travel channel from your bill. So they allow you to write off the entire bill. What about your cell phone? Tax deduction. What about your travel? Tax deduction. What about things like your hair and upkeep? That becomes tax deductions. So super cool to be able to benefit from that. Now, let me tell you guys, I got to give you my disclaimer, okay? I am not a tax professional. However, I am a professional that must do my taxes. So it only makes sense for me to know exactly what I qualify for in the industry, okay? Super cool to be able to do all of that stuff. So make sure you know what your deductions are, okay? Now, basically, that's it in a nutshell, you guys. We book travel. Why are you here tonight? Because somebody invited you to become a travel agent. And the reason why is because the more travel agents we have booking travel, the better our company is doing, okay? And in turn, the company awards us for inviting people like yourself to a webinar to see if you want to join our company. It's kind of like knowing your job is hiring. People who work at AAA or Safeway or Macy's or wherever, you know, there are positions available and you're like, oh, I got a friend who would be great for this position. So then you tell them about the job, they come and get the job, and then you train them a little bit, you help them out. Friday comes, it's payday, you guys get paid, you get your check, they get their check. Do you really think the company is going to say, hey, thank you, Oz, for introducing Sarah to the business, we're going to give you 10% of her check? No, no, and no. But with Evolution, that's exactly what they do. Whenever you bring somebody to the company, they say thank you by giving you 10% of the commission that that person makes. Super cool, because the person who books the trip actually gets 80% of the commission that's paid out from their trip. So let's say you book a cruise, right? And the commission is $1,000. Well, your portion of that commission is going to be $800 because you're going to keep 80%. And the person who invited you to the business, who introduced you to the business, is going to be rewarded with 10%. So they'll get $100 so just for inviting you and making sure you're trained so that you're able to make money and book travel. Super cool. I love it. I call that the 10% thank you. Really nice to be able to do that, okay? So let's talk about the upkeep for the company. We book travel. We have different things that we're going to use to book the travel. What exactly do we need to pay to keep our travel business afloat? Well, here it is, you guys. It's $69.95 a month. Not a penny more, not a penny less. That's all you have to pay to stay active in your travel business. Now, that $69.95 a month is going to include two, you guys. Not one, but two websites for your business, right? One website is a standard website, and the other website is a semi-personalized website just for you, right? You get to put your picture, you get to put your bio on there, you even get to put information about different trips that you're booking so people can join into those vacations. So really nice to be able to do that. You also get for the $69.95 the errors and omissions insurance. You get the basic errors and omissions insurance, okay? You get your commission processing. So when the companies pay the commissions over, you don't have to worry about it. R.A.W will go ahead and make sure that you get your 80% and it's logged in the system for you, because you're going to get a 1099 at the end of the year, right? They don't take any taxes out. They let you do all of that so that you can apply the correct tax deductions to your taxes. And so you get to go ahead and do that. So you keep all your money up front and do your 1099 at the end of the year. You're also going to get your business licensing costs included in your monthly fee, right? It costs money to run a business. And so Evolution Travel makes sure that they take care of all of these fees and that small $69.95 that we pay every month. Now, here's the cool part. The $69.95 and the $49 are both tax deductions. So you'll be able to write both of those off at the end of the year. I love it, love it, love it, love it. People always ask, okay, Toni, I get it. I want to do this. This sounds wonderful. What do I have to pay today? I heard the $49, I heard the $69. What do I pay today? The answer is you only pay the $49. That's it. That's all. Not a penny more, not a penny less. Just the $49. You pay the $49. You get started. You're in the system. You're ready to start doing your training, right? You do your training. You become a professional agent. You start booking travel, start making money, and then 30 days from now, your $69.95 will kick in. So that's really cool that the company actually gives you a month to get yourself kind of acclimated into the system, get your feet wet before they start charging you your monthly fee. So thank you, Evolution Travel, for thinking of us in that way. Super cool to be able to do that. So you basically get a turnkey travel franchise for $49 today. Now remember, this is not a job. This is your business and you are the boss. People say, well, how much do I have to work? Toni, you do this full time. Yes, I do this full time now. But when I first got started, I was doing it part time. And after working this business part time for 6 months, I decided, you know what? If I put the same amount of energy into this business that people put into working for somebody else, I can have double the pay that somebody would give me to do this business. So I decided after 6 months to do this full time. And here I am 7 years later, and I'm happy as I could ever be. No regrets whatsoever. Okay. So make sure you get all the information that you need when you get started so that you can be successful in your business as well. I love it, love it, love it. So that's really it in a nutshell, you guys. Let me go ahead and answer some questions that you guys might have. Let me see. Okay, so I have a question from Mary Savoy. 2 questions for my guest, Rosalind, who is my cousin. Here's one of her questions. I just think if I joined, we would be competing with our family. I'd rather just have you do our travel stuff. Well, you know what? There's enough out there for everybody. Let me tell you guys, the travel industry, the home-based travel agents have increased by over 21% in the last year. Everybody travels. Yes, Mary would love to do travel for everybody in the whole entire family, but guess what? She doesn't have time. Mary is working, she's doing her business, and there's enough people in the world, in your family, in your circle, your friends and everything, so that all of you guys can help each other. And there's no reason why you guys can't book travel together. What if you're gonna do a family cruise or a family reunion or something like that? Mary can't do that for herself. The pie is big enough for everybody to have a piece and get full, okay? So nobody's gonna be hungry if you all eat at the same table. There's enough for everybody. So definitely get started and help Mary with the business. You guys can work together. You know, and they always say family members never want to support each other. They don't want to work together. There's always something. This is a perfect opportunity to show people that that is not correct, Rosalind. You and Mary can work together fabulously and make this thing happen. So my mom's in the business. My dad's in the business. My 3 sisters are in the business. I have tons of cousins in the business. And believe me, we're all doing very, very well. And nobody's in competition with each other at all for any trip. So super cool to be able to have everybody benefiting from something as wonderful as Evolution Travel. So what other questions? Let me look over here because we do have some. Okay, so second question, do you get money off of stuff I sell? You get 10%. You, as a travel agent, when you book travel, you earn 80% of the commission. The company disperses the other 20. The company keeps 10%, and the company gives the person who sponsors you 10% as a thank you. So, of course, you're going to get the bulk of the money because you get the bulk of the work, right? But then they also take 10% for the sponsor and 10% for the company. So, absolutely. A lot less of the commission that you, say if you worked at Macy's or somewhere else, where if you sell a pair of shoes for $50, they're going to give you your little hourly rate, and not give you half of what you deserve because you probably sat there and did a whole lot of work to sell those shoes. But yeah, absolutely. They're very, very, very generous. Our company is super generous and I love it. Thank you for those 2 questions. Okay, let me look over here and see if we have any guests over here. I see we have some phone numbers because I know they can't go into the chat box. So let me unmute so that I can see if they have a question. I see 503-875-6363. 503-875-6363. You are unmuted. Hello, are you a guest or are you an agent?
I am a guest.
Hello, how are you?
I'm good. My name is Paula.
Hey, Paula, who invited you?
Lene Bowles.
Okay, that's fabulous. Lene's fabulous. So you're over here putting heart in the chat box. Super cool. Great personality. Now, what kind of question can I answer for you? Do you have any questions today?
Really, at this moment, I don't. I think because the brochure that Lene gave me, and I just wanted to hear somebody else's voice. Not that I don't like Lene's voice, you know that, Lene, but I just wanted to hear the information again, and just to be clear on, the training, the percentages, because of course the money is what you're interested in when you do this. And the fact that one thing that you said was that you can specialize. So that's kind of something that I'm really looking at, is to specialize traveling for children, students.
Okay, that sounds good. You know what? That's great because what's your name? Your name is Paula, right? Paula?
Yes, ma'am.
A lot of adults, they always say, "Oh, I need a vacation. Oh my goodness, I work so hard. I need a break. I need to get away." But kids need a vacation too. We get on their nerves and they need to get away. So it's like, travel for children is fabulous. And I know a couple of our agents, they actually specialize in autistic travel, like for kids with autism and all that kind of stuff too. So there are so many different levels you can go into with, I know we have another lady who's she owns a cheerleading organization. She takes the kids all the time. We have a lady named Patrice. She works with Special Olympics and she takes kids all the time. So yeah, there's definitely an audience for that, for sure. So I think that you would be great with that, especially with Disney. Disney's great. And then what I learned about Disney is that when you do their training, it's not just about Disneyland and Disney World. They have Disney adventures and all that kind of stuff where you can go to different countries and they'll actually send you with a tour guide that speaks that language so that you can go out there and make it age specific to whatever kids are on the trip. And then they'll fix it. So it's really nice though. So yeah, you'll have a lot of fun. If that's what you want to specialize, a lot of fun. And there'll be a lot of interest. And Disney pays very well. Very well. So yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Cool.
Okay.
Make sure you get back.
So right this moment, there aren't any other. Yeah, there's no other questions right now.
Okay. Well, cool. That means either you know everything you need to know to get started, or you just haven't thought of it yet. So whenever you do, we'll be here to answer it for you, okay?
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Okay, I'm going to unmute another phone number. Let's make sure you guys get all the answers you could possibly need. What about 510-967? 510-967, are you a guest?
No, Toni, I'm an agent, but I have my fiance Rondell on the three-way, so I don't know if he may have a question.
Rondell, do you have any questions? Hello?
Hello? Rondell?
Hello? Hello?
Oh, there he is. There he is.
Oh.
Hey, Rondell, do you have
Yes.
any questions?
Hey, how you doing? Yes, I have a question. It's kind of answered, but I still want to reiterate it. My question is, when an individual specialize in a field, how do that actually take place? What is actually needed to specialize in, let's say, autism or bar mitzvahs or things of that nature? How do that actually take place?
Great question. So the suppliers actually provide training so that you'll do the training online through their own training system, and they'll give you a certificate. Once you're done, you can become a specialized in that area. The cool part, Rondell, is there's no limit to how many trainings and stuff you can do. The trainings are free, and we show you exactly how to get to them, so you'll know what to do. So that's how it works. The trainings, and some of them, there's like Sandals has a training that you do, and that's actually in person, but everything else is online. So really cool. When I first got started, Rondell, you guys, I was up all night, every night, like, oh my goodness, what can I learn next? What can I learn next? It was so much fun. And then when I kind of looked and I saw the benefits that I would get, I'm okay. So confession time, I'm a shopaholic. Okay. But I like nice things and I don't really like paying for them. So I try to find different ways to get things at a discount, So when I started doing a couple things and I found out I could get things at a discount if I finish the trainings, and you'll get 50% off here. You don't have to wait in line there. Oh, I can get, half off of this. So I was like, oh yeah, let me do all of these trainings. Oh, what? I can get a free cruise. Oh yes, I'm finishing this training. So absolutely, the trainings are all online. And they're specific to whatever area you're trying to specialize in. And once you're done, you'll get a certificate, and then you'll be, a specialist in that area. So like the autism is actually a training. Royal Caribbean has an autistic autism based training, and so there's an autism training, like Autistic Something of America. They do a training too. Don't give me the line. I don't know the whole name of it, but the training is available, and a lot of our agents have taken it and really enjoyed what they've learned from it. So that's how it works.
Okay, I have one more question.
Yes.
Okay, my wife, she does the bulk of the work because I'm a truck driver.
Okay.
And my question is, will I be more helpful to her if I like get brochures and get on the internet and pass out pamphlets and so on and so forth, or should I also become a travel agent to help her in that way? Because I think that by me being a truck driver, I really don't have a lot of time to really concentrate and push, you see. But if you do the other aspect of it, like get brochures, pass them out, go to different places and talk to people and pass them out, and operate in that aspect, it will still be kind of like helpful. No? Yeah?
It will be helpful. The maximum support you can give her is by becoming an agent. The reason why
Yeah.
is because although, yes, she's doing the bulk of the work, when it comes to the perks and all those type of things, she's not going to be able to share those with you. So let's say she gets a free trip somewhere and only the travel agent can go. It's like, oh, I want my husband to go. I can't go. We can't. Or the tax deductions, depending on how you do your taxes, it might be more beneficial for you guys to both be travel agents. So there are reasons why you should both be agents. And a lot of times too, like if you're passing out brochures and you're doing stuff for your wife, I tell my friends all the time, they're like, well, I don't really want to be an agent, Toni, but I got a friend who might want to be an agent, and I'll tell them about it. I'm like, well, that doesn't work, because the first thing they're going to say is, well, why aren't you one? If it's so wonderful, why don't you do it too? So it's like, oh, okay. So you can definitely pass out everything for her and all that kind of stuff, but the maximum support would be for you to be an agent too, because like as a truck driver, I know you get tired, but you rest and you might be in another state or whatever. You can do some trainings too, and learn some stuff, so you guys both have knowledge. You can be working on the Caribbean training while she's working on the Panama training, so it can help that way. You guys can like kind of team up and do everything.
Okay.
You can be on my team, babe.
I thought I already was.
Right?
You are. Thank you, Toni.
You're welcome, you guys.
Thanks, Toni.
You're welcome. I love hearing power couples and people helping each other. It's so nice to see that type of thing, because so many times you hear horror stories about my husband doesn't want me to do this. My mom thinks this is a scam. My sister's telling me I'm wasting my time. So when you get somebody like these two, like that we just talked to, Rondell and his wife, then that's a blessing. It's a super blessing, and I love it. So I wish you guys the best in this business, and I hope you take it all the way to the top, both of you. Okay. Let me see. Who else do we have here that wants to be unmuted? If you want, let me see. Vanessa says to unmute a 9 something something number, but I can't get to that. Let me see here. Nesta, I can't go there. Okay, let's see. Here we go. Ooh, let me try to get back up there. You guys know me and technology fight all the time. We are trying to build a relationship, me and technology, but sometimes technology wins, sometimes I win. But I'm gonna make this work. As Vanessa said, and I don't even see the number you're talking about, Nessa. It's not here anymore. They must have hung up or something. Okay, is there anyone else with a question? I would love to unmute you so that I can answer it. Let's see. If not, you guys, I hope that you have enjoyed our question answers session today. I am here every single day except for Tuesday and Sunday, okay? I look forward to answering your questions, meeting your guests, and making sure you have all the information you need to make an educated decision about being an agent here with us at Evolution Travel. My name is Toni Ward. I'm a travel agent training specialist with our company. I wish you all the best. I look forward to seeing you guys at the bank and at the beach. This Zoominar is officially over. I'll see you tomorrow with your guests. Bye, everybody. I love you all. Have a great night.